Boss, little bit. Wallet. Yes.
Man in Ghana. That's 2024. Right. This is my bodyguard right here. You don't want to mess with him. This guy is a rough customer. Don't let the smile fool you. All right, brother. Okay, well. Take care, man. Okay. All right.
Good evening. We are doing some sampling here. This is Herbalife.
Liquor?
Yeah.
No, I don't drink, man. I don't drink.
That's all right. But can I have your contact to be friends?
You can keep the meat.
Big one. Yes.
Thank you, bro. Here you go, man. Hey, fuck you, man. You going to Accra? Accra. Accra? Sayashi? Yeah. Shashi. Taking a ride in a chocho, heading back on home. These are the vans that are plentiful. They're cramped, they're uncomfortable. They are hot and sweaty, but they're fun. See, we got our driver right here. That's our driver right there. He's gonna take us home. Best driver in the world.
The travel.
See that?
The Blue Mountains.
Yes, yes.
I travel to Blue Mountains.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Going to the Blue Mountains. I'm not going that far right now. But there's a mate. He's the one that collects the money and calls for the passengers, and he works alongside with the driver. So it's very impromptu. There's always an adventure. You don't know what you'll see. Just want to say, S. Reese, Chaz Maserati, thanks for joining. These are the kind of videos, wherever I go, you're going to get. So we're going to feel like we're hanging with each other. So this is just footage, just as I go. My internet ran down and ran out last night. That's why I didn't put up anything yesterday. But I plan on doing these whether I'm here or there. I'm not worried about being shaved or really like Muhammad Ali. Just coming out here, bought some groceries, topped up my internet. Now we're gonna go home and do a crap load of content. People say it can't be done, but it can be done. Yes, it can. As long as your mind is straight. But yeah, there you go. He's calling for Kafudia, but I'm gonna get off way earlier than that. When I'm down here to get to where I live, that's the van you have to go with. Just so happens I want to stop off at this restaurant and have these delicious meals here. I'm in no rush. I have enough footage and video to put up for the rest of the day, but I will go live. I do want to go back home before it gets dark. For some reason I don't like that. The only reason why I'll stay out is I'm going to stay out all night long. I just don't like being out, spending the day, and then going home and it's dark. Even if it's early dark, I got to be up there in the sunlight. That keeps my creative juices flowing. We stick this out the window. Hopefully nobody snatches it, so you get a little look-see. And like I said, oh, okay, when he knocks on the van like that, boom, 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 he'll stop. He'll stop for somebody who's going to come on. He'll help people along with the bags, all that good stuff. This is the city part, but this is not the sophisticated city part. This is where you have little shops. The people are not rich. This is for the common man, basically, right? And you have the affluent parts and the parts that, I mean, you can tell it's not New York City, but it feels like a big American city. All the modern amenities, all the restaurants, everything you want to see. Good afternoon. How are you? People greet each other. It used to be that way in America many years ago in our community, but now we mean mug each other and we look away. That's what I like about being out here. There's that semblance of community and feel and everything. So, you know, that makes a world of a difference for me as I get older. Because I remember back in the 70s, remember a little bit of the 60s, but the 70s we had the love, we greeted each other, we showed respect, and people looked out for each other. Even though we have corruption here, even though we have envy here, greed, yeah, you know, we have that here. But overall, there's still that level of humility and civility and decency between the people when you speak to them. When I caught this injury on my head on the van, people were so caring and helpful, they felt it. And they were apologizing to me, even the passengers were doing that. And I'm like, wow, that meant a lot. You know, even though I am technically a foreigner, bottom line is I'm a human being and I get treated that way when I'm here. I would say that most of what I've dealt with as far as the funny attitudes are from many of the people who come from where I've come from, in the West, because they brought that stuff over. You gotta cleanse yourself of that stuff, you know, and you'll have a good life. Until then, I'm really to myself. I'm really to myself. I don't really get around too much of the functions anymore. I'm really enjoying, you know, getting around. Like I said, Mrs. SCURV is traveling. She's taking care of some business. And I know how to hold it down when those times come. Because for all the excitement that they may have, yeah, every now and then I like to go out and observe things, but not necessarily, you know, to be the life of the party. I can be, I'm well equipped for that. But I find myself more and more enjoying being a spectator. You know what I mean? Like, being a spectator. I'm used to being popular, I'm used to being up on stage, I'm used to being want their attention. I'm always going to talk crap on the show's going to get better. Hang on, you'll see. But I'm enjoying now, not stepping down from that, but cooling out more and adding on to an occasion where I can fit in, but not being the whole thing. You know, so that's what it is for me. To come out here and lay in the cut. Still, people may know my face here and there, but really and truly, I'm a stranger, and I'm a new person. I'm a foreigner, and it feels kind of good. It's like I'm starting all over again. But at least I can pick and choose with the gift of discernment that I have and the gut feeling that I have to not let too many people in my inner circle that end up after a couple of years being a detriment or being a little rotten. Not to be judgmental, but that's my experiences, you know. So, you know, human nature being what it is, in this part of my life, I'm enjoying the fact of riding kind of solo. Me and Mrs. SCURV, but, you know, as a man moving about, you know, because the more and more you live, is the more and more that you learn that the answers are not on the outside of you. But I always say this now, maybe because I'm learning it, and many people already knew it. But the answers to everything are in the inside, and there's always an answer there. I hate to say the word problem, but every problem has a solution, you know? Every challenge has a solution, rather. And when you don't think, when you don't calm yourself down to see what the solution might be, you can make the wrong moves. So right now, I have time to think. I may not have $1 million in my pocket, but I'm free. I have just enough to do what I have to do. And I'm in that childhood stage again. I don't mean childhood, but like late, like 9, 10 years old, where I'm not even thinking about a mortgage, I'm not even thinking about this or that. I don't even want a car right now. Really and truly, I don't even want the responsibility. It would be nice in certain times when it's raining, but I'm enjoying getting amongst the people and enjoying being around the vibration, the human touch, that vibration where, you know, the young lady behind me, she said, you know, good morning, good afternoon, or whatever. That day, I get more food or nourishment from human to human, even though I don't even speak the language here, even though the majority of the people here speak English, you know. But even then, I'm relaxed. I'm not hearing gunshots. I'm not seeing white racist cops. I'm not seeing all those things. I'm not feeling the tension of somebody following behind the store because they think I'm a criminal. You know, there's certain amenities that I do miss, but do I really? There's other things that I've latched onto here, you know? And like I said, this is a big trip for me to come out down and whatnot. I enjoy every minute of it. I love being home, but I'm in no rush either. Wherever I am, I'm centered. Wherever I am, I'm in the moment, you know? That's what I like about here. You guys gonna run into the store to get something. These guys drop things off for people. You know, they wait for you. If you say, hey, I want to stop, let me go buy that, they'll stop the whole van. And it's not so rigid, you know. I love that. It puts me in a mind where it's almost like, even though I'm in a different country, the feel for me is like, this is the past, this is the 70s, the middle 70s. The feel that I have in New York City. Completely different places, but, you know, it is what it is. Stop to say hi. Look at that. Waiting for the guy to come out. It's amazing. The pace here. You know? Anybody rushing? Love that. Very friendly with each other. Although folks are strapped for money, they still have humanity left. The only thing I don't want is, I see how social media has done a little damage on the mind of the people here. They start to want what's beyond,
their reach. You can attain anything, but they're starting to get that hunger. I want this, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want this big car, I want to live in this big mansion. When you see the kids here playing around young, they have a ball, they have a rock, they have a balloon, whatever it may be, they're enjoying themselves, you know, and that's what it's all about. And a lot of us as adults, we've forgotten about that, you know what I mean? You know, just to enjoy ourselves, just to lay back and enjoy ourselves. When do we do that? We're always thinking about the future, as we should plan. We're always thinking about the past. I think we think a little too much about the past. You learn from the past, you go back to it to refer, to make sure you don't make those mistakes in the present. You plan for the future, but we don't know if the future is guaranteed. The past is guaranteed as far as what happened because you can't change it. The future, we can mold it. But we only mold the future from what we do now. Now is the future. The present is the future. If you don't do anything in the present, you're doing nothing for the future. So we have people sitting around with their thumbs, oh, one day when I hit the lotto, oh, one day when I hit the lottery, I'm going to get big money, when I get that big case or whatever have you. Yeah, well, you might get that money, we might be under the ground. You know what I mean? So for me, I said all that to say this. I'm still that driven person that I've always been. I'm a little more selective. I'm not going to run till the wheels go off and risk off my health. This morning I woke up 4 o'clock on the button. There were times I couldn't get to bed before 4 o'clock, right? So I'm getting more sunlight. I feel more healthy. My eyes, my skin, my body, my bones. Dealing with people, you know, lots of folks that don't know me. So they don't come with this preconceived, oh, you're a LANCESCURV, you know. Or you have the social media competitors or people who want to outdo you. Outdo what? What have I done? Just be me. I'm out here. These people don't know who I am. I'm not saying I'm some special person, but when you're known for doing something, you'll always have that stigma on you. So I don't have that pressure. I'm free. I don't have that pressure. If I don't want to do a show later in the day, I won't. But you know I do. But as far as that peer pressure and oh, you got to get numbers and you gotta do more than this next person or this person in the chat room said so. I don't care. I'm gonna eat in a little while. I'm gonna go on my balcony. I'm gonna record some things. I'm gonna go in my studio. I'm gonna read off some things. I'm gonna go up and take a nap at some point today. Wake up, there's still gonna be sunlight. I want to thank the Creator for the life that He gave me. It's really and truly a gift. Big time. Let's see something. Give you a different view other than my face. For me, being out here, it's magical, yeah, but it has allowed me to get away from the atmosphere that's conducive to pulling you away from you. You see, like, there's so many distractions, and some are established, you know, jobs and places you go and you live a certain place. You're used to that certain trajectory, that certain pathway. Because most people, what I found in America when they live, and, you know, guys pulling up on the sidewalk, look at that. Yeah, but you know, you get stuck in those trajectories, and we don't go around the corner. We don't walk within a few miles of where we live. We don't know the neighbors. And you get stuck and you get caught up, like I said, in those trajectories that are toxic after a while. And then you want to travel far away because you didn't relax yourself enough where you are, and that's not really necessary. You don't have to go far away. But here I am going far away, right? I needed that. It took a lot of thought. I needed that, but not as a reaction to get away from where I was. We had a nice home, nice life, nice existence, but I saw what was coming. You know, I saw what was coming for me. I didn't want to be around that, and I see how it's turning out, and I think I was correct. This has allowed me to get more into me, because I ripped away all the trajectories, all of the, more people coming on there. Good afternoon. Yeah. So for me, it's everything clean, like a blackboard or a green board or a blue board in school, where the lesson is over, and you say to yourself, okay, I'm gonna erase this board, clean everything off, and then start for the next class or start anew, you know, and do it that way. But yeah, let's pack it up. I'm gonna pack it in.